I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The vision of Doral Academy Charter Middle High School is to set the standard for outstanding student achievement while providing a safe and nurturing academic environment.
Rise and shine, Firebirds. I'm Ella Kunske. Today is April 30th, 2021, and welcome back to the 29th episode in our second season of our weekly show, The Rise. This weekend's weather will have a high of 90 and a low of 72 with a 30% chance of rain on Sunday. Coming up on this week's episode, Richard Weber with an inside look at our yearbook, Anissa Acosta with facts and myths on COVID vaccines, Leslie Velasquez with this week's trending topics, and your weekly sports report. All this and more coming up on this edition of The Rise. In local news, a pretrial detention hearing was held on Tuesday for 16-year-old Alex Garcia, who was charged for a crash in Miami-Dade. The New Year's Day crash left 4 people dead and 2 of his friends severely injured. Garcia turned himself into the police in March to face 4 counts of vehicular homicide, DUI manslaughter, and 2 counts of DUI causing serious bodily injuries in the crash. His lawyer will be petitioning for a release from jail during this time. In national news, the movement to raise minimum wage to at least $15 an hour has gained momentum. For almost a decade, many groups have formed, such as Fight for $15 and United for Respect, in order to contend this cause. In support, many businesses have voluntarily raised their pay as well. Yet, one of the U.S.'s largest employers, Walmart, has declared a long-standing reluctance by maintaining theirs at $11 an hour, ultimately placing them at a stalemate. As the end of the school year gets closer by the second, our school's yearbook staff have worked diligently to make sure that we can cherish as many memories as possible. Here's Richard Weber with a look on how the staff feels about finishing their yearbook experience.
Good morning, Firebirds. My name is Richard Weber, and our school's yearbook club recently submitted their final edit to be printed at the end of this year. However, it didn't come without its own challenges. Here's how this year's circumstances affected the club.
We're done!
Oh my god.
God bless.
Having finished the yearbook is such a relief because we all work so hard in the yearbook. There's some people that have been on the yearbook website for like 200 hours or more, just constantly fixing the spreads, getting pictures, adding the captions. So it's just like a relief, and I'm just so happy that people are finally going to see this yearbook, because a lot of people were questioning whether there was even going to be one or that it was going to suck because it's all going to be Zoom pictures. But no, we actually have a lot of content, and I'm just really happy that people are going to be able to see it, especially because I really like the theme this year.
And we've seen all ends. We've seen how to do it brick and mortar, flexible learning, RLI. So it really feels like we could do it under any circumstance. So not only are we super happy this year, but we're excited to see what we can pull off next year.
Signing off from Firebird TV, I'm Richard Weber, reporting.
Nowadays, it can feel hard to distinguish between what's real and what's fake when we are surrounded by so many conflicting sources, especially when it comes to information about COVID-19. Luckily for you, here's Anissa Acosta distinguishing between the facts and myths regarding the vaccine.
With the COVID vaccines becoming more available to the public, it's important to recognize the facts and the myths. The vaccines were rushed and are not safe. While creating the vaccine, all the safety standards and trials were met. The vaccine gives you COVID-19. The vaccine does not contain a strain of the virus. Instead, it protects you from it. If you already have the virus, then you don't need the vaccine. But the natural immunity length is still unknown, so the vaccine is used to fight reinfection. Wearing a mask and social distancing is no longer needed after receiving the vaccine. It is so important to continue these precautions to make sure we end the pandemic once and for all. Always remember to stay safe, Firebirds. Signing off from Firebird TV, I'm Anissa Acosta reporting.
If you missed out on what's been trending this week, don't worry, we've got you covered. Here's Leslie Velasquez with this week's trending topics.
Good morning, Firebirds. I'm Leslie Velasquez, here to update you on what's been trending on all of your favorite social media platforms this week. Starting off with the Oscars on Sunday night, this week was filled with critiques and reactions from film enthusiasts on social media, as the 93rd Academic Awards held their annual event at the Union Station in downtown Los Angeles. As the show was delayed due to the pandemic, the majority of the movies featured bypassed theaters for streaming, resulting in an unconventional change for the Oscars. It's official. Billie Eilish finally revealed the release of her third album, Happier Than Ever, coming out on July 30th, after teasing it since February. As with her debut album and EP, Don't Smile at Me, her brother and collaborator Phineas will also be the producer of this new project. Beginning this week and following the next few months, fans will impatiently be counting down the days until its release. With so many emotions this week, it's only deemed appropriate for TikTok users to take on social media with yet another filter, this time using expressions. This filter distorts the user's face by inverting and elongating their mouths and eyebrows. Many have used it as a prank on their families and friends in order to provoke a comedic reaction. If you're looking for a laugh, make sure to check it out yourself. Signing off, I'm Leslie Velasquez.
Our sports teams have aced their games this week to no surprise. Here's Eva Garcia with your weekly sports report.
Good morning, Firebirds. I'm Eva Garcia, and our sports teams have been truly on fire lately, so I'm here to update you on this week's sports report. After winning their fourth regional title, our girls' tennis team came back state champions. Our boys also impressed us with their first ever state championship. Valeria Rey won the overall individual singles championship, and Valeria Rey and Patricia Palencia won the overall individual doubles championship. Incredible work, Firebirds. Our baseball team succeeded yet again, winning district semis against Miami Beach 16-0. Player Marcus Franco made 3 home runs and most impressively finished off with a grand slam. Let's hope they can continue this winning streak onto today's game against Hialeah. Yesterday, our softball team showed their skill against Our Lady of Lourdes Academy. They were able to take home yet another win, 15-0. Amanda Ramirez made her mark and hit an incredible home run. Congrats, Firebirds. Our track and field team will be competing in regionals today. Hopefully they will come home with some winning placements. Good luck, Firebirds. After all of their hard work, our cheerleaders have won the title of national champs. Although they are very happy with this outcome, they will definitely be back next season to claim it again. Congrats, Firebirds. That's all for your weekly sports report. I'm Eva Garcia reporting.
There will be EOC and FSA testing taking place next week starting Monday. Make sure to go on the school website to check when you're testing and your testing room. On Thursday and Friday, all students will be RLI except for students testing. The Middle School Film Festival will take place next Friday, May 7th. That's all for this edition of The Rise. Don't forget to follow us on all of our social medias at Firebird TV, and from all of us here at FBTV, we hope you have a wonderful weekend.